Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm Leah, and on this channel we are all about living the chic life, mentally, physically, financially, fashionably. So today I'm giving y'all the real, I'm giving y'all the tea. I'm telling y'all the dumbest mistakes I made on YouTube from 2015 to 2019. So let's get started. Give you guys five. I made a lot of mistakes, but I'm only going to tell you guys about five just for the sake of this video. So the first mistake that I made, and probably was the biggest mistake that I made and had the biggest impact on my channel, was that I was not consistent. And I would take breaks. I would take long breaks. One time I even took a break from YouTube for an entire year because I was doing pageantry and I was trying to be focused on that, and I had this whole contract and all this stuff like that. But I really could have, if I had the mindset that I had now, I really could have spent that whole thing back into my YouTube channel, but it's neither here nor there. So I took a break for an entire year. I would take month breaks, and I just wasn't mentally committed to it like I should have been. I've seen people that were at the same level that I was when I got started that has now progressed way past me because the simple fact that they were a lot more consistent than I have been. I feel like that year break really did the most damage, but even in between that time I would take a month break or two, which just isn't really good. And I want to get into this a little bit later, but that has a bigger impact on your channel than you really know, if you really do your research as far as YouTube. So yeah, that is probably the biggest mistake that I made, was that I was not consistent. And it's not easy to be consistent, but I have found some things that have helped me now, literally recently, within the last couple weeks. And some of these mistakes I made recently, I'm not even gonna try to play y'all, some of them I have made recently. But that is why I'm telling you guys this stuff now, because a lot of people are getting into YouTube now. And when I kind of started, I started in 2015 when I was just getting out of high school and I went to the transition of college. And I wanted to start it in high school, but I was scared about what people would think about me. They would think it was weird and they would talk about me, so I never did it. But when I got into college, I felt like I could. But freshman year is already a big adjustment. Going to college is already a big adjustment. And so for me, I just wasn't able to balance everything like I should have been. Or not that I wasn't able to, I didn't. Because I could have, but I just didn't. And so I see a lot of people that have been starting YouTube lately, so I figured this would be a perfect opportunity for me to just kind of basically, hopefully people can learn from my mistakes or give some advice. I kind of started in 2015. Not a lot of people were doing it, but not a lot of people around my circle actually no one around my circle was doing it. I did not know any other person up until the last year that did YouTube. I knew no one. And so I feel like also that was kind of discouraging for me, because of the simple fact that I felt outcasted by it. And people still to this day talk about the fact that I have a YouTube channel. And so that's something that if I felt like I wasn't getting the views that I wanted, or I felt like I wasn't getting the subscribers that I wanted, I would just kind of get in this sad depression. Then I would start recording and then I'm falling back behind and I have to get back into it. So it was just this whole thing. So hopefully you guys can learn from my mistakes that I have made, because I've made plenty. The second thing that I did wrong was that I was all over the place. I had no brand whatsoever. I was making videos about whatever, whenever, however, okay? And it was nothing that connected to me. If you watched a video, you wouldn't know with my video simply by a brand. What I mean by a brand is that I didn't have a consistent style of video. I didn't have a consistent type of video. Some people, they really are vloggers. Some people are really into beauty. Some people are really into hair. And so I did not have a consistent brand. And honestly, if we're being completely honest, my videos just sucked. It sucked. They were not true to me and who I was. I was just trying to make videos to either one, just get them out because I wasn't making videos, I had been on a break, so I'm just trying to hurry up and make one, or I was trying to make a video because I was trying to go viral off of this one video, which that can happen for people, but the likelihood of that happening, especially now on YouTube, that it's just it's so much more congested, I guess you would say, that the likelihood of you going viral off of one video is not really likely. I mean, you may get 10,000 or 1,000 views on one video, and then your next video you're getting 30, but that is because they didn't really stay for you. They came for the video based off either you put some keywords in there, which those things are good, but I didn't have a brand that would keep them. So basically, if you get all these views based off this one video and then they don't see you have any other videos related to that, they're not going to subscribe and they're not going to keep watching. And that was my thing. And so I wasn't really creating a brand for people to attach to my channel. So people really like to connect with you based on the type of videos that you do, but I didn't have a type of video. I was just making videos. I mean, you really want to focus more so on growing consistently and authentically through my brand. I mean, through your brand. For me personally, let me say this, I would prefer to grow authentically through my brand than to grow through one viral video, just simply because I don't have true authentic people that support me, simply because of who I am and my brand. They're gonna want me to create the same content over and over and over again. And if it's not something that I'm really true to, and I just made a video to go viral, that's gonna be hard for me. So if you connect to me because of my authentic brand, it's gonna be easier for me to pop out that content because it's true to who I am. And I wasn't being realistic. I mean, realistically, I felt I would get so upset because I wasn't seeing the growth that I wanted, but I wasn't putting in the work and the effort in order to see that growth. So that's just really unrealistic. You really have to buckle down if you want to see that growth, and you really have to be always trying to improve your channel, simply because YouTube is always changing, things are always getting better, people are always coming up with new software to help you improve your videos. So you really need to always constantly be trying to do those things. The third thing that I did around was I wasn't using social media as a marketing tool. And so my last years of high school and my early years of college, I kind of went through this phase where I hated social media. I wouldn't ever really post on social media. I mean, every now and then I would post sporadically when I had those sporadic videos, but I wasn't really using social media as a marketing tool the way that I am progressing to do now and the way that I should have been doing. I was really allowing social media to control me and my emotions. I mean, looking at likes, and I wasn't really just focused on creating authentic growth and creating authentic relationships off of social media, like with people, and just being myself. If I didn't see the growth or what I wanted, it was kind of making me discouraged. But instead of thinking of this as a marketing tool, I want to continue to push. I'm going to go on there. I'm going to really research and learn about social media. I'm going to really authentically put in the effort to not only just promote, but I'm also going to take on the initiative to learn and to be authentic in who I was. And so because I hated it so much and I was allowed it to use me, I didn't want to be on it. So of course you're not going to see growth if you don't really want to be on the platform. Tip number 4, and I've kind of said this a little bit already, but I wasn't being authentic or confident. I mean, I was truly insecure on camera, and one of the main reasons that I was insecure on camera is that I wasn't doing videos enough to become confident. I mean, if you don't ever really do something, then you're never going to become confident in it. I really had to focus on creating the energy and, you know, bringing up my confidence on camera. I mean, if people come to your channel and you're like, and there's some videos when I would talk like this, y'all will be like, hey, welcome to my channel, I'm Leah, and today we're gonna be talking about this. Yeah, so like I'm shy and I'm insecure on the camera, and if that is being projected, I mean, how can I expect people to want to invest and subscribe or, you know, follow this channel if I'm not even confident in myself? See, I really had to sit down and really think about, Kelly, do you really want to do this? Like, is this really what you want to do? Because it don't look like it. And so even in times when I was being confident or something, it wasn't authentic. It was just me trying to portray this person that I felt like people would like. So I couldn't keep up with that. And so it was just really hard for me to kind of learn and be myself on camera for a while. And I feel like even to this day, sometimes it is still hard. I was pretending. And so when I'm pretending, I mean, people can see through that too. So another reason why I wasn't growing. And the last tip is that I was just being lazy. I mean, literally, I was just being lazy. I was putting out content that I knew was not my best content, but because I didn't want to re-record it, or I didn't want to, you know, take out the time to really figure out how to improve my channel and my videos, they literally just were trash. I mean, look at this. Look at this video, y'all. Look at this. Really? What was I thinking? Like, I've watched some of my older videos, and I'm keeping them up there just because, I mean, I want y'all to see the growth, honey. I'm just saying. But like, those videos were not good. I mean, I loved YouTube. That's not how the transition happened. Oh, I love YouTube. Let me start a channel. Sit down, start recording. And because I see you do it and I've watched it so much, I know what it's about. No. I mean, yes, you have to watch YouTube channels, but if you're not watching YouTube videos or researching other articles outside of being on YouTube about YouTube, like, what are you doing? Like, if you're not looking at like certain things about, I mean, you gotta look up those things like how to make a thumbnail, how to make a banner, but there's so much more content out there about how to grow, about the way that they push videos, about so many other things out there that really you have to research. I mean, there's books that I am currently reading and that I should have been reading a long time ago about YouTube. I was so lazy. I would post videos with poor audio, visual, and lighting, and that is the main thing that YouTube channels are about. As far as like content creating, is about your audio, your visual, and your lighting. Like, it's so embarrassing. I have been working on improving my channel since this summer, and that is when I've kind of started researching. I started trying to figure out how to do things better, and honestly, it took my boyfriend to kind of call me out about my editing. And like, I mean, he wasn't right about everything. I mean, he's not gonna watch this, but he wasn't right about everything. What he definitely was right about, like, there was something in my video editing, that element that I was missing. I mean, I'm not the best editor now, but I really had to change the way that I was editing my videos. And even this summer, I was still trying to figure it out, and I really haven't gotten to the best place I want to be, but I have improved for sure. And I also was so lazy that I would not put out videos. I mean, I didn't make a video, and then I would just try to make a video over whatever, and there was no plan. There was no plan. I was literally setting myself up for failure. Literally, to record a video would take forever because I'm trying to figure it out as I'm going. Like, what the heck? So for 2020, the new year, I'm going to try my best not to repeat these mistakes. And I'm also going to try to just be better in general in what I'm doing. If I'm going to do this, I need to be putting my best foot forward. If you guys want more videos about like different ways to improve like your content or different things that I've learned, just go ahead and comment down below if you have any questions specifically, and I'll be definitely happy to answer, just because I mean, I'm learning for sure, so why not spread the knowledge? And so, as you guys know, this is the month of goal setting, and in the next video I'm going to be talking about some ways to improve and stay focused on your goals for this year. And I'm also going to be telling you guys my goals for 2020 for YouTube particularly, and the plans that I have and the goals that I'm trying to hit. So make sure you subscribe so you do not miss the goal setting series. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And until next time, guys, bye. I will post videos with low quality audio visual. I'm literally so hot. Like, look at my edges, y'all. They was literally laid for 2 seconds. I'm sweating so bad. Top of my eyebrows are sweating off. Like,